This is Jasmina, and in this video I'm going to talk about the 10 spiritual days. These are 10 day pillars, that is, days that have 10 certain day pillars, and they have a better than average connection to the energies of the universe. That's what's said. But this is really a better connection to your subconscious because we're talking about manifestation here. But they're special days. They're just days where the energy is a little better for manifesting. If you have one of these 10 pillars in your day pillar, you are more likely than average to be interested in spiritual aspects of life of all different sorts. Doesn't have to be Chinese metaphysics, just spiritual things in general. If your natal level of connection to your guardian spirit is low or zero, these days will help you connect to manifest more effectively. Now, in my case, my connection, my natal connection is 0%. I have no connection whatsoever. And that makes a lot of sense because I don't seem to be able to manifest very well. Now, everybody can use these dates to manifest. And if you're already a chief, well, it's not going to give you much more than 100% because 100% is already as high as it can go. But the best topic to manifest on any one of these given days depends on the day's other properties, not that particular animal or pillar, but the day's other properties, like what in that sector of the Chi-Men chart, what properties are there, or what other day properties like the black rabbit or the yellow and black belt, or even the day officer. And since you're really manifesting, we really don't care about the dong gong. It doesn't really matter, but the other ones do. Now, there also can be symbolic stars, especially in the date selection, that can have an effect. Now, symbolic stars are called auxiliary stars. They're the same thing, just to be clear about that. And there can be other special formations, especially in the Chi-Men chart, that can help guide a particular day's use to be best. For example, if you have the rest door in the Chi-Men chart, and that is in the sector where the animal of that day's pillar resides, it's probably better to manifest about health. If it has the moon, it's better to manifest about making a plan to learn something new. And if it's got really good day properties, you can start that day, but it doesn't have to have good day properties for this to be effective, because manifestation is always safe regardless of the day's properties. So if you can find this information, you can figure out how to use it on your own. But you have to have a decent idea of all this stuff. But it's not really that hard. Now, I plan to add this to my membership videos as I learn a little bit more, and I don't know if I can get it into January's, that is the ox month, but I should be able to get it into February's, which is the tiger month, because I will have everything already calculated, basically. So here are the days. We have the wood dragon. It is located in Southeast 1. That's where the dragon is located. We have the wood pig, which is in Northwest 3. That's where the pig is located. The fire dragon, we already know that one. The fire rooster, which is in West 2. The earth horse, which is in South 2. The metal dog, which is in Northwest 2. The metal tiger, that's Northeast 3. The metal pig, the water tiger, and finally the water goat. And the goat is in Southwest 1. So you know what direction you should face with this table and which days you should face which direction to manifest on these days. Now, the particular set of dates aren't hard to find. There are 10, guaranteed 10 in each 10-day period or 60-day period. So that's roughly 5 a month. So that's pretty good. And so that's why if you manifest every single day about something, you're going to hit these days. That is the other way to do it. And if you've got one thing that's important that you're manifesting on, it doesn't matter if the day's properties aren't good. After, like, I would say after 6 months, you've definitely hit the right day. And of course, that's kind of a pain to have to manifest that long. But that's why I'm going to tell everybody on these days what they're best used for in terms of manifesting. That'll be, of course, in the member section. Now, this is even doable without Excel, but it's very easy to program in Excel because well, it's very easy for me anyway, because I already have all the days listed, and there's a very simple pattern. It's not hard to do if you know how to program in Excel. Now, these days are especially effective if you do not have a high level of connection to your guardian spirit. And so that would include people like me. And if you're going to back to some direction, which, usually you want to, the best direction to back to is that day's animal sector. And so that's why I gave you those directions. Now, if you feel uncomfortable backing to that direction, maybe you think it's your worst possible direction to back to and you feel uncomfortable doing it, you don't have to. Instead, you can back to your guardian spirit direction. Now, note, your guardian spirit direction may not be one of your good directions. That's also possible. So don't be too worried about this. You can back to a bad direction for you, you'll actually be facing a good direction. That's the way these things work. They're opposite one another. So it's still okay. But again, if you don't want to do it, then back to your guardian spirit direction. It's fine. It's not as strong, but it's better than just a random choice. So here is how you find your natal level of connection. I've covered this before. I'll do it briefly here. Now, this table is valid for anyone without the Chi for Nine Heavens. If you have the Chi for Nine Heavens, you have 100% connection. Ignore this chart. You can stop watching this video because I'm just going to cover this and then we're done. So the first step is to find your day master here. And I have listed in both English and Chinese. Unfortunately, to really get this, you probably have to at least recognize these characters because they're otherwise a bit hard to find. Now, what you do then is you find the level, you just go across, if you are a Yang wood day master, you're looking for the Yin earth, the Ji level in your natal chart. Now, the easiest way to do this is with Joey Yap's free software because he's the only one who puts it in a percentage that makes sense for this. On the bottom right-hand side of the second page, there will be bar charts, and that is where you find this data. So you just simply find your particular day master. So if it's Yin wood, you're looking for gung metal. If it's Yang fire, if it's Bing, you're looking for Sin, and so forth. And you just see what you have. Now, in that bar chart, these will be listed only in Chinese. So you have to know which one you're looking for. Now, if you happen to have that element in your natal chart, it will also have a 10 God associated with it. And you can then just look for the 10 God because that's in English. But there's no guarantee that you have that in your natal chart. For example, like me, I don't have it in my natal chart. So, but I can read the Chinese, so it wasn't a problem for me. So this is the only downside here. And this is why I basically insist you guys learn at least the 22 characters, because I think anybody can do that. If I can do it and I'm over 60, you can do it. Now, you can have anywhere from 0 to 100% of this element within your natal chart. Now, That doesn't mean 100% of your chart is that element. It's just that that element is at its maximum amount. And so Joey Yap does some bizarre thing to find this percentage. He doesn't explain it. It's a little bit bothersome because I don't know why and how it gets the number it gets, but there is consistency there, and you can tell whether it's low or high. So if the percentage listed in the natal one, not the annual one, but the natal one, is below 30% from that bottom of the second page, right-hand side, from the Joey Yap's analysis, then using the 10 spiritual days should really help you to manifest more effectively. If you're at 0%, it's a little bit iffy because 0 times anything is still 0, but it still should help you a bit. It can maybe bring you up to even 10%, which is a whole lot better than 0%. So I would recommend you do that if you're like me at 0%. And I will be experimenting with this and see how it goes. But like I said, I've not had much luck with manifesting. So that's it. I'd like to thank you for watching, and please feel free to subscribe and to become a member if you want more very detailed information that can help you use these things without a lot of brain work. And I do the brain work for you. But thanks again for watching.